Hello, it's Debbie from acrylicpouring.com. Back today to do a little bit of painting. I thought you might like to hang out with me while I do it. You might recognise these colours. There was a painting I did a few videos back where it was kind of nice, and then as I was moving it to clean my table, I dropped it on the floor and completely ruined the whole thing. But I thought I've got some of the paints left in the original colours. I'm going to try again because I liked it. So let's see if I can do it this time without dropping it. We may have to battle through the noise of my cat. He has his ping pong ball in a box. Oh, he seems to have settled down. He likes to sit with me while I paint, and most of the time he's quiet, but we'll see how he goes today. So I have got DecoArt Americana paints. I've got a cotton ball white, then this one is purple sunset, then I have true red, this one, deep midnight blue, very, very dark. This one is the chartreuse. Ooh, I like that one a lot. Then this is the bright orange. There's that one. And lastly, Indian turquoise. That's very nice too. So I've got them all pre-mixed, and I'm just going to layer them up in a dirty pour cup. Same as I did last time, I did a dirty pour and randomly poured it on the canvas in a puddle instead of in stripes. Shall I do the same today, or shall I do stripes? Yeah, let's do the same today. Let's go random with it. So in terms of my mix, I used 15 grams of paint, and then I mixed in 10 grams of Floetrol, which of course you can substitute for your own pouring medium or whatever you prefer to use. I didn't add any water to the colours, they didn't need it, but I did add 1 or 2 drops of the treadmill belt lubricant per colour. So you don't need to watch me put them all in a cup, you've seen that plenty of times by now, so I'll layer them all up and then join me again for the pour. So my dirty pour cup is ready, and same as I did when I used these colours the first time, I'm not going to use stripes today. I'm going to just kind of maybe pour it around in a circle and then let some paints go over the top, and we will see what happens. Interesting how green it looks today. There's no more green in here this time than other times. No more green than any of the other paints that I'd mixed up. But certainly the result today is the green is a lot more dominant in the cup than the other colours. In fact, I can hardly see any red at all. There's a little bit of red just there. Ooh, always love looking down inside the cup and seeing that deliciousness. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to do it nice and slow today. Before, I kind of did it a little fast. Oh, shall I torch? Yeah, let's torch. I rarely torch my paintings, so let's give it a little go and see what happens. Whether I can bring any more cells up today. Or at least I can pop the bubbles. Yeah, there we go. Using the torch doesn't seem to make much difference for me these days. I think my cells all form from the actual consistency and recipe of the paint itself. I'm taking it nice and slow. A little bit there. Very, very different colours this time. Completely different to what it was before. Before, I had poured them in the cup differently. I'd poured them in from much more of a height, so they were mixing more in the cup, and therefore the colours were a lot more subtle. This time, because I've put them in a bit more carefully in terms of the layers, then the colours are a lot more distinct this time. So I've got some areas here that I like and areas that I don't like as much. This purple here I'm finding is a little bit jarring. It doesn't match in with the other colours as much as I would like. So I'm going to tip my painting a little bit more this way and try and encourage this area of the painting that I do like and reduce this area of the purple here that I'm not such a big fan of. And I think I've got enough. I can probably just make it in that one corner, and that gives me a nicer balance. So I can pick up a little bit where I've got some gaps here on the side and just fill those in. But mostly the sides are already covered in beautiful continuations of the paint. So there's very little I need to do, apart from just dab a little bit in the corners. And that is done. So I'm going to wash my hands and then we'll take a closer look. So I'm certainly not happy that I dropped that original painting because I did like it, but now that I've tried again with the same colours and got such a completely different result, I have to say I like this one better. So no harm done in the end. It gave me opportunity to create a painting that I like better than the one that I did the first time. So everyone's happy with that, right? Oh, the colours are so good, the cells are so nice. The way the paints have mixed in to make lots of other interesting colours is really good. And the cells have gone beautifully over the sides this time. The consistency was just great. And so I've got some really lovely patterns going over the side of the painting too that I like so much. So I'm just going to run my torch over it one last time, get rid of a few air bubbles and things that I see in the painting. And then I'm going to very carefully move it off to the side while I clean up my table. I've taken to putting a piece of paper down under my paintings and on top of the plastic to hopefully make it a little bit quicker and easier to clean up. I just kind of roll up the paper, but even so, I must make sure not to drop the painting. So thanks for painting along with me today. I got another winner, thank goodness, and all being well, if I don't drop this one, I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. And here it is, dried, varnished and ready to go up for sale in my Etsy store. And I have to say, it makes me almost happy that I dropped that other one on the floor because it gave me an opportunity to try these colours again, and I so love this result. The colours are great, the movement and the paint is great, the cells are great. I just love everything about this painting. So thank you very much for following along with me once again at acrylicpouring.com, and I hope to see you on the channel again very soon for a little bit more painting fun.